You would be surprised. I have one stream that there's 109 views on.
Really?
Yeah. All of them have a certain number. I'd say most of them have no less than 20.
That's just amazing to me.
And me also. I'm the same here, but oh well.
Probably just our family, Judge.
I wouldn't count on that. I think there was a dearth of entertainment during the pandemic. So
Apparently so. If you've got to go on YouTube and watch us prove up cases.
That's true. All right, this is cause number P11307 in the interest of ALM, a child. Is the petitioner ready?
We are, Your Honor. I called Joey Lynn Martin.
Will you raise your hand and be sworn, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that your testimony will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
You may lower your hand, and counsel, you may proceed.
Is your full name Joey Lynn Martin?
Yes.
And do you reside in Cass County, Texas?
Yes.
Are you the mother of Andrew Lane Martin?
Yes.
Does he reside with you?
Yes.
What is his date of birth?
July 1st, 2005.
So how old is he at this time?
15.
All right. A few years back, your father wanted to deed some property to his grandsons. Is that right?
Yes.
Now, and I did those deeds.
Yes.
And I'm going to represent to you that at that time, I did not know your son was a minor, or else I would have advised your father not to do that in such a manner, but he did. And so your son now owns an undivided interest along with a cousin,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
In a tract of land that was formerly owned by your father and your uncle.
Yes.
All right, big tract of land, or 100 some odd acres or
Yes.
whatever. All right. So now your son, a minor, and his cousin, who's an adult, own an undivided 1/2 interest in this tract of land.
Correct.
Now, brothers want to, or the uncle wants to segregate out his specific part of the property now.
Yeah.
So that's going to require deeds to be signed by your nephew,
Okay.
you on behalf of your son,
All right.
and your dad and mom or stepmom, who shall have a life estate interest in the property. Is that right? All right. And so when they decided they needed that done, we discovered that with your son being a minor, he can't sign that deed.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we're here today asking the court for permission for you to sign a deed on behalf of your son, Andrew Lane Martin, that would allow his undivided interest in 3 different tracts that are going to be going to the uncle, which is what we've identified as tract A, a 1 acre tract where he intends to build a house, a 6 acre tract, and tract B, and then a 55.309 acre tract along with an access easement that goes along with that. In return, the uncle will be signing a deed to the rest of the property back to your son and his cousin. Is that right? Is that right?
Yes.
So no money's changing hands.
No.
They're just dividing up co-owned land.
Correct.
You understand that if money was changing hands, you'd have to put Andrew's part of the money into the court registry to hold until he's 18.
Correct. There's no money.
But there's no money changing
No.
hands. This is an even exchange of property.
Exactly.
And do you believe this even exchange of property to be in your son's best interest?
Yes.
Do you don't think he's getting taken advantage of in any way? You know what's taking place here.
Correct.
Are you asking the court to grant your application for the sale or for the conveyance of real property of your son who's a minor, so that this property can be divided up in this manner?
Yes.
And you believe that the tract that your son will wind up with is a fair distribution of the property?
I do.
You're asking the court to approve this application?
Yes, please.
That's all I have, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Martin, I just have one other question. Do you feel that given all the circumstances of this real estate transaction, this exchange of property will eventually, if not right now, eventually be in your son's best interest? Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you feel that the 2 tracts are of approximate, if not exactly equal value?
I do, sir.
Okay. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Anything further, Corky?
No, Your Honor, that's all we have.
All right, the court will approve the application for conveyance of real property of a minor without the necessity of a guardianship under Chapter 1351 of the Texas Estates Code. And I know you have an order. I think I've actually seen it. Is it back in the queue?
It should be in the queue, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay. If it's not, Ms. Varnell will get it to me, so I will sign it.
Yes, sir. All right, I appreciate that, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. And good luck to you, Ms. Martin, and your son, and y'all are free to go if you want to sign off.
We
All
will
right,
do so,
thank
Your Honor.
you.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a good day.
You also.